Hello, demigods, gods, and monsters alike. This is the Olympus Report. Reading can be a great escape from life's daily stresses, but sometimes we just don't have the time. That's where a good audiobook can save the day. Maybe you have a long commute to work, and instead of listening to the same song over and over again, just pop in a good audiobook, and traffic can actually be fun. The 5 Percy Jackson and the Olympian audiobooks are read by Jesse Bernstein, which is good because consistency is key. Nothing stinks worse than when they change a voice actor on you halfway through. Jesse Bernstein comes from an actor background, which really shows as the emotions of the character really come through in his performance.
So, what did Luke mean about Cyclopes? I asked. He said you of all people? I know what he said. He was talking about the real reason Thalia died.
This isn't just someone reading a book. Jesse Bernstein performs the book.
Percy, please. I could move again. I surged forward and scooped up her knife.
I mean, just listen to this scene between Percy and Annabeth.
Put your cap back on, I said. Get out. What? Annabeth shrieked. No, I'm not leaving you. I've got a plan. I'll distract them. You can use the metal spider. Maybe it'll lead you back to Hephaestus. You have to tell him what's going on.
You can really hear the raw emotion in the character's voice. Bernstein also did a really good job of giving all the different characters a unique, distinct voice that fits their personality. As the main narrator of the story, it's really important that he nailed Percy, and I think he did a great job.
I said, would this be the super dangerous prophecy that has me in it, but the gods have forbidden you to tell me about? Nobody answered. Right, I muttered, just checking.
Some of his adult voices ended up sounding a little alike, but as the book focuses on the kids, it really wasn't that much of an issue. So when I got to the Heroes of Olympus audiobooks, I was really excited to see Jesse Bernstein come back. He doesn't. Joshua Swanson steps up to the plate for the lost hero. I instantly hated him because he wasn't Jesse Bernstein, and that wasn't really fair as I hadn't given him a chance yet. And I gotta say, I think Joshua Swanson did an even better job. Getting used to Swanson was really easy, as most of the characters in The Lost Hero are new to the universe. Old characters like Annabeth took a little longer to get used to, but eventually they grew on me. And I really liked his Percy voice when it came time for the Son of Neptune.
On 3, Jason said. Why wait? They charged out of the trench.
Like Bernstein, Swanson didn't just read the books, he performed the books.
Help them! Hazel yelled. Percy, let me go, she croaked. You can't pull me up. His face was white with effort. She could see in his eyes that he knew it was hopeless. Never, he said.
And all his voices for the 7 main heroes were spot on, and not a single one sounded alike.
Otis first, because he's weaker. Take him out quickly and move to Ephialtes. Bronze and gold together. Maybe that'll keep them from reforming a little longer. Why not? He agreed. But Ephialtes isn't going to stand there and wait while we kill his brother. Don't stop, she said. We have to dilute the poison until the nymphs are cleansed.
But if they followed us and used other bodies to attack us, then they're not technically breaking their vow.
Great, Leo muttered. Eidolons who are also lawyers. Now I really want to kill them. Okay, forget them for now, Hazel said. This door is giving me fits. Leo, can you try your skill with the lock? But to get your work shown on Mount Olympus, we'd need a proper audition.
For me, Hazel and Leo were perfect. They had just a slight accent that wasn't too distracting. And Jason really came off as strong and wise. Even Piper and Annabeth sounded nothing alike. The issue, Swanson only narrated the first 3 books. The House of Hades and the Blood of Olympus are read by Chamian. I tried to give him a fair start, unlike what I did with Swanson, but remember what I said about consistency being the key? Switching a narrator halfway through the series just really threw me off.
She felt her own pulse in her fingers. Jason, you're a fighter. You'd never give up.
I mean, when I started the House of Hades and it wasn't Swanson, I was shook.
Where have you been? Orion nickered. Hazel wished she could speak hoarse like Percy could, but she got the general idea.
Chamian does an okay job, but he's definitely my least favorite out of the three. I think consistency was really just the main issue, as I kept comparing him to Swanson in my mind. And in my opinion, Chamian fell short. The biggest issue that I had was just too many of his voices sounded the same, even among the main 7.
Piper, have you lost your mind? Probably, she thought.
And while I felt the other 2 performed the book, Chamian to me was just reading the book. The performance didn't really come through for me. I didn't get the same emotion that I got from the other 2.
All week, she'd been thinking about her encounter with Skyron the bandit, when she'd stood on the deck of the Argo II after escaping a gigantic Destructo turtle.
I eventually did get used to him, and he grew on me a little bit, but I still found myself longing for Swanson. Well, that's everything you need to know about the Percy Jackson and Heroes of Olympus audiobooks. Let me know what your favorite audiobook is down in the comments section below. And until next time, demigods, stay safe.